first.
Just to get us by. Sometime when you're ready, I'll soften up the blow. Our love was never made to last, and I don't wanna give you back to hold on to. Stuck in the ground. No, they'll never see the faces, and I can't let that waste. So I packed up and moved far away from home. Yeah, I've grown on mama, I need something different. I overcame the odds, most of it was disappointment. But see, I've changed my tune. Now I support myself, I'll do anything I put my mind to. I did something different, I overcame the odds, most of it was disappointment. But see, I've changed my tune.
Gaming Morning Show.
Ah, the sounds of morning.
Early in the morning,
Birds singing.
gotta feed the donkey.
The sun peeking
When
above the
you
horizon.
feed the donkey,
The gentle nudge from your morning alarm clock.
this is what he says.
A subtle reminder that today is a new day. A new day for you to watch Gaming Morning Show. The show where you'll find science lessons.
It says, when I bake bread, I give thousands of yeast organisms false hope by feeding them sugar before ruthlessly cooking them to death in an oven and eating their corpses. Wow.
I thought you
think
were
about bread a whole new way.
I thought you were about to say orgasms for a second there. Did either of you ever have that happen when you were in like biology class and you're reading?
Have an orgasm? I've never orgasmed during
The biology text doesn't do that for you? It's like, oh yeah.
Great deals.
computers and accessories
Wait,
special bundle.
Mike, they got the super chroma color in. Did you know they had that? You
I know.
overpaid for your computer.
By a lot. I wonder if, do you think they price match?
They might. Well, this is half off.
Can you take a screenshot of this and try to get a store price match?
And linguistic perfection.
Is that like when I roll my R's?
Do it again.
Romance.
Great.
Romance. See, everyone.
Romance.
It's not a hiss.
So let me hear your battle cry.
Kiki. Oh!
Kiki what?
As we all charge into Gaming Morning Show.
More like Kiki. Whoa, am I right?
Now, if only I could find a way out of this box. I'll catch up. 'Cause GMS starts right now.
Morning! morning, gamer. Thank you for being here wherever you may be on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and on Twitter, as well as gamingmorningshow.tv. That is Sean. I am Hefty. Thank you so much for being here. We should, I mean, no guarantees. See store for details. Not valid in Puerto Rico, like any of the 48 continental United States. But other than that, we could have a good time today. We'll see.
It's 50-50. Might be terrible. It might be amazing.
It is a Thursday, though.
It is a Thursday.
And Thursday usually kind of plays into our favor. So we'll see what happens when it's all said and done. Thank you for everyone who's hanging out with us this morning.
Let's roll the dice early.
Tape measure's already out. We're testing the waters. Oh my gosh, I am so tired.
Don't be tired.
I had the first fall game of like my IRL life. I think I got home at 11:15 and still had about an hour and a half of work to do. So
I went to bed before you last
I was
night.
gonna say, am I rolling on Sean's
Wow.
time this morning?
I think we were in bed by 10:30. So I was
No,
probably
you-
asleep by 11.
No, you weren't. Don't give me
Yeah.
that. No.
Yeah, we were real tired.
I guess miracles do happen. Good for you.
One in a row.
Well, I'm not going to lie. Also, I got up in the 4 o'clock hour this morning because I had more work to do. So I do this for you, chat, here in the morning. Honestly, it's exciting end to the week because tomorrow, not only will we'll have Mike and Austin back, so we'll go 4 wide for the show, but Miss Theo will show up at some point. We'll go 5 wide. Plus, JF Downs will be our guest for 5 questions GMS. So we're basically like making up for lost time, just cramming it all in there.
That'd be great. Get it all in one day.
Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News coming up in just a little bit this hour. Also, birthdays this day in gaming history on the way at the end of this hour. And in the 7 o'clock, we will share with you some of the incentives that we have going for our Pledgeathon / GMS anniversary special, which will be on Monday starting at 9 a.m. following Gaming Morning Show. So stick around. We have that coming up on this calendar adjustment day. You know I was thinking of you, right?
Yep.
If you don't know, Sean is a chiropractor. So any chance that I have to make an adjustment pun, I take it.
All right, hold on. Get my calendar. Oh, it switched to October. I think I did it wrong.
It's only a month ahead of time. You should be fine. I wouldn't sweat it too much. Oh my gosh. Do you need an attitude adjustment on your calendar adjustment day?
Nah, I'm good.
Okay. Maybe you need to go to the... Oh my gosh, that makes all the sense in the world. I left you all hanging in Twitch. No one wanted to hang out with us anyway, right? Let me fix that in just a sec. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. There we go. Maybe. I can't get emote only mode off. Can you help me?
I turned emote only mode off.
Okay.
That one I can
Freedom!
control.
This is super fun. King Gray. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I did that yesterday heading into the day off Twitch. And I'm running on like 3 hours of sleep. So I had to remember to turn it back on. King Gray is here. K-Laugh is here as well. Good moron to you. I can't believe you trapped our chat, Ryan. My bad.
You really corralled him there for a minute.
They call me the sheep herder of Twitch chat, so. Oh, Kiki Lowe is here too. Nice to see you. Do you need to go to the mechanic and get an alignment, maybe an adjustment to the air pressure in your tires? Come on, somebody's got to have a nice. Who else has a nice pun? Anyone?
I got nothing.
Okay, fine. Well, you're missing out because these adjustment puns make all the sense in the world. Yeah, don't worry.
good.
Don't worry about it, Gray. No one had a clue, so nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here. Do something really quick. What is the other day? It's Blueberry Popsicle. Why are all the Popsicle days happening right now?
Into summer, get them all in before it goes away. Maybe.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't eat a lot of popsicles anymore. I feel like I've moved out of popsicle phase of my life.
Yeah, I just don't like them. I'd rather have ice cream. I'd rather have almost anything. So
Yeah, even like ice cream, like adjacent treats, like ice cream sandwiches or ice cream bars or, those sort of things.
yeah.
Usually don't reach for popsicle. They're fine.
Yeah, exactly. It's like it's hot out. I'm not up for being hot. What do you do? Yeah. Well, only thing I got in here is some popsicles. You want one? I guess.
No, but if you hand it to me, I'll probably eat it.
I'd be more interested in, like, I don't know what the right word for this is. Unsheathing the popsicle off the stick and then throwing it in a blender and then making a margarita. Come on.
Yeah, that sounds pretty tasty.
Popsicle margaritas might not be that bad. It's also Friendship Month.
Oh,
Bring it in. Come here, you. Oh, yeah. Chat, you can have a hug too. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's a lot of Sean face right there.
Sean Face was my band name in high school.
That's of course it was. But the topic of the day, and this one I'm really excited about, and I put this on YouTube, and I don't know for why it didn't populate in the other thing, but it's World Coconut Day, and I was sitting there saying, I'm like, okay, what's the over under of me singing the Mound song? Does everyone know what the Mound song? Can I get a freebie to just specify, kind of set the ground rules for the Mound song?
Yeah, I mean, you sang it yesterday, didn't you?
There's no way. Did I really sing it yesterday?
Yeah, we like just sang. Sometimes you feel like you're not in the last couple days.
Okay. So it's
guaranteed to happen today.
The classic song. Almond Joy has nuts, Mounds don't, because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. And Mounds has coconut. That's the relevance to this. Actually, I guess they both do, don't they?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Listen, Almond Joy is fine. And as I've grown as a person, one who, as I approach 40, I don't like sauces and ketchup and mustard and things. But I just learned how to eat almonds because I'm a grown-ass man now. I still strongly prefer Mounds. I once had a bad puking episode because of an Almond Joy because I didn't like the almond in it. Like when I was a kid. It went everywhere. It's gross.
Like 5 years ago.
Yeah, TM. Yeah, when I was a child 5 years ago. So let's see. Gray says, you don't offer me a popsicle, just hand it over. Don't make it weird. We're sitting there like, Gray, do you want the popsicle? Who wants the popsicle? It'd be great timing to have a popsicle stick in here. I believe in you. Oh, there's one. Kind of. Is that painter stick?
Close enough.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are we doing joining it? We're never the replacements. What are we doing, Rocket League? Don't you know who we are? Come on now.
What?
It threw me. Oh, did I not invite you?
No. I want to play.
Wait. Is Twitch in sub only mode? Can anyone check and see if it's in sub only mode? What are we doing today? Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. How the hell do I get out of a game? I don't even know how to leave a game. Chat.
Start menu. Exit game.
Voted to concede. What am I doing?
I even have a special card today.
I'm just abandon maps. There we go. I just blocked his shot. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? You can chat in sub only mode? How? We don't have subs. This is a train wreck kind of show. It's kind of silly.
It's kind of a train wreck show.
Yes, exactly, Bob. We're doing it live. We'll figure it out. Caleb said, if you're addicted to these adjustment puns, to you, they're like crack.
It's true.
Because when you're adjusted, you get your back cracked.
It's my motto. Crack every day.
Good morons to you, Lady and Dead. Thanks for joining us.
Top of the moron.
It is Coconut Day. Here's the actual question. So the over and under and all that stuff about me singing the mountain song, like that's definitely relevant. But we're asking you, do you like coconut? And what's the best coconut thing? So, Shaw, I'll let you go first because I have a great answer to this. Do you like coconut? Uh-oh.
Sometimes. It depends. I don't dislike coconut, but it's not one of my favorite flavors because it really depends on what it's in. Like Samoa's Girl Scout cookies. I like that coconut.
Mm-hmm.
It's tasty. Some things I don't. So it just depends.
So sometimes you feel
Coconut
like a
water?
coconut. Sometimes you don't.
That's right.
That doesn't
Coconut LaCroix. Blah.
count. They make coconut liqueur?
Yes. And
No way.
They're yucky.
I don't believe you.
You can try them,
I am going to.
but they're good.
Dare me.
I dare you to try one
That's right.
on air.
Are you in the game? Success! First
EA
try!
Sports.
Let's go.
EA Sports. Sean's in the game.
Oh my gosh, what are we doing? Kiki says coconuts are the worst thing in the world?
Hot take.
What? Wow. Like, there's murder in the world, Kiki. Super says I coconut with Kiki. I don't know if that means you agree or disagree. I think it means you agree, but there's a lot going on there. Listen, coconuts are great. They add so much flavor to this world. They're tropical. They smell nice. You can
They
get
do
them
smell good.
any time of the year, and it's acceptable. To like throw rum in there. So
Yeah, coconut-based drinks are probably my favorite way to experience coconut.
okay, so then I started to wonder. I'm like, why would somebody have such disdain for something? And the truth comes out. I was 16 and drank a bottle of Malibu. Worst night of my life. And since then, coconut is a no-no.
Yeah.
bounty
We are one. Yeah, that would do it.
Yeah, Hefty Wife still will not even like sniff tequila, let alone drink it. And again, Gaming Morning Show does not condone sniffing tequila, but but like anytime you suggest like a beverage that has tequila in it, Hefty Wife is out. Apparently, we've all done this because Super's like, that's me and whiskey. So. Just in moderation.
Malibu and Sprite. It's a good drink.
Really? Mm-hmm. You know what I had yesterday? I'm driving home from work, and I stop at a gas station because I'm really hungry. I hadn't eaten, like, basically since, like, 9 in the morning. And so I go to the area where I usually find, like, an energy drink. And I'm like, I don't really want an energy drink. I'll just grab a Coke. Well, there's no tall boy cans of Coke. There's Pepsi, and there's Sprite. And it wasn't just like, oh, I'm choosing this because I don't really want Pepsi. It was, I saw the Pepsi, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll settle for a Pepsi. Then I saw the Sprite, I was like, ooh, a Sprite. Because it actually sounded really tasty.
Nice.
I really like Sprite.
Sprite's tasty.
7-Up's good.
Fountain Sprite is pretty high caliber.
Really?
Top shelf. Yeah. I don't get it a lot, but it's yummy.
Yeah, we brought out the opinions in Kiki. It's like, that's a very strong coconut opinion. Kiki's going to change her stance on a lot of things. Like, when Kiki runs for political office, it's going to be like, I stand for this, and no coconuts. Decided this way back in September of 2021. Oh, no.
Ah!
You're not the ball.
Oh.
Yeah, Lady Undead, you're absolutely right. The whole too much of a of a bottle of something can definitely change your opinion on a flavor pretty quickly. Although, apparently Lady did said the first time I got drunk was while drinking Screwdriver. Me and orange juice still going strong, though. The relationship's still good.
I almost ruined black licorice for myself
Because of Jaeger?
in college because of Jaeger.
Yeah.
But that only it only lasted a few months, and then I was fine again with black licorice, which is good because I like black licorice.
Like
Haven't
that,
yet had Jaeger since, but
like that fake out I put on him first.
that was
was
pretty
like-
solid.
It's like, watch this. I'm
You're
going
like,
to get it.
Oh, you
Just
better block
kidding.
it. And they're like,
look at
oh
that.
no.
Set that
Nice
up for you.
fame. Nice work.
The only thing that Jaeger did for me was make me realize how much I don't like Jaeger. Not black licorice. That's an awful liquor. Ooh. There's so many other choices, especially when you have rum.
That's pretty good.
Gray black licorice's flavor is ruined by just big black licorice. I mean, honestly, Kiki, black licorice is usually a little more polarizing than coconut.
Yeah.
Okay, so Super, what the hell is drinking Monopoly? Super goes, just brings me back to drinking Monopoly, and I'm like, well, you're clearly not drinking the board game. I don't suppose. I mean, don't know how that works, but nice shot. What
Thanks,
solid contact.
It's pretty good.
Well, collectively, we have 5 goals.
Yeah. We collectively are doing great.
Collectively, us together,
We are a team. What is mine is yours.
and we're winners. Get out of here.
Did you
with
see my special car?
it. Oh, is that in honor of Raikkonen?
Yeah. Yeah. For Kimi Raikkonen.
Kiki Kimi?
Kiki Raikkonen.
I don't. Does anyone? So genuinely, Kiki, you love Jaeger? It's 623, by the way. Genuinely. See, because every time I've consumed Jaeger, it was in this sequence. Hey, do you want some Jaeger? Brain goes, no. But, well, we're here, so sure, I guess. Like, I don't think it really ever dawned on me that I could have been like, no. But whatever you're about to spend on that, I'd love like a rum. Would that be cool? Should have thought that one through a little bit better.
Yeah, yeah. It's okay to say no, Ryan.
Well, yeah. But we were hanging out. It was fun.
Good moron.
Sabby Queen is here as well. Good moron. Thanks for joining us on World Coconut Day. It's 9:24 on the East Coast now. 2:24 for those in the UK. Lady K is here as well. Good moron to you, Lady K. I used coconut in my porridge today. Coconut milk, specifically. So,
Nice.
Super says, this is back to Monopoly. It's when any money changes hands, you do a shot. What?
Wow.
There's no way. That has to be the shortest game of We found the solution to make Monopoly a shorter game.
I'd just be like, you'd land on my spot and be like, no, you don't have to pay me. Keep
It's on the house. I'm fine. I will tell you my equivalent of that in just a little bit at 6:25. So we got to get the news. Good moron to you, Kate Zaid. It's good to see you.
Top of the moron.
We'll talk more about coconut too, because apparently Kate Zaid's on board. It's World Coconut Day. We're also going to ask you what's the best coconut-related thing. So stick around. We got that coming up, plus birthdays and this day in gaming history at the end of the hour. Right now, it's time to get informed. The headlines, video game-wise, of the day. And to do that, we go to #VideoGameExpert. Here's Sean.
Good morning. It is Thursday, September 2nd, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News. It's that time of month again where we talk about all of the free games, PlayStation Plus games for September, and Xbox Game Pass games for September have been announced. On the PlayStation side of things, we have a pretty good trio of games. We have Overcooked All You Can Eat, Hitman 2, and Predator Hunting Grounds. So check those out. Those arrive on PlayStation Plus September 7th. On the Xbox side of things, We have Craftopia, Final Fantasy 13, Signs of the Sojourner, which has come up twice now this week, Surgeon Simulator 2, Crown Trick, Breath Edge, Nuclear Throne, and The Artful Escape. All of those available in September, some of them today, some of them next week. So check those out. Yeah, I think Signs of Sojourner, maybe that was just new this week. Because I know we talked about how to pronounce that name once.
Yeah, it's Aureus.
And Surgeon Simulator 2 looks like a lot of fun. I haven't played that yet.
How is that? How are these simulator games any fun?
It just depends on. They're so different. The trend of naming things blank simulator is out of control. But like power washing simulator,
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll see it during the anniversary stream. So.
lawn mowing simulator, fantastic. Surgeon Simulator, the first one, hilarious game. I hated it playing it on PC, loved it playing it in VR. So, just depends.
I'm really into bureaucracy, so just let me know when Surgeon General Simulator comes out.
Will do. Next news story of the day, there's a new No Man's Sky update as they continue to turn what was kind of a flop on release into a pretty fantastic game. The latest patch for No Man's Sky is called Frontiers, and it adds Mos Eisley style space towns to the game. Settlements and more arrive in patch 3.6 to No Man's Sky. These look pretty fantastic. I still haven't really given No Man's Sky a chance. I do have access to it, but I just haven't played it. By the time I get to it, it's going to be an entire new world. But these look pretty cool. Little settlements with Star Wars style cantinas and aliens hanging out, having drinks that look weird, and it's pretty cool. So the link we provided does have a trailer for the No Man's Sky Frontiers update, and it offers a peek at other improvements coming in Wednesday's update, like enhanced visual effects and multicolored nebulae. And then you can the link we provided is has the full patch notes. Nebulae, the plural of nebula.
Okay, I believe you. Sure.
And now they're multicolored. No Man's Sky is available on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Windows, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X. Apparently not Xbox Series S.
Get wrecked.
Get wrecked.
Suckers.
So check that out. And if anyone plays No Man's Sky, let me know.
The S stands for suckers. Get it?
Suckers. Last news story of the day, we have something scheduled for later this month in the beginning of October, and that is Tokyo Game Show 2021. We have the schedule for TGS, and it is in the link we provided. It starts on September 30th at 10. I have no idea what time zone this is. It just says 10. I'm assuming it's AM. It doesn't even say that much. But September 30th, and that's going to run through October 3rd. They have 4 days just packed full of events, including presentations from Xbox, Square Enix, Ubisoft, Capcom, Konami, and MiHoYo. One of those stands out compared to the others. I have no idea what MiHoYo is. But those will be worth checking out. You can watch it live stream. It's a lot of things to stream and watch, but we'll be talking about the highlights as they arise during that week. TGS is usually a pretty good show. And always last but never least, we finish off today's Gaming Morning Show, Morning Gaming News, with the world-renowned segment within a segment where we take a look at what is out today. And it's Thursday. This isn't the longest list we've had, but it's not the shortest.
It's not short.
We have Weapon of Choice DX out on PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Switch. Rico London out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. WRC 10 out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Kataria Fables out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Uoni out on Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Xbox One. Surgeon Simulator 2 All Access Areas out on Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, and PC. Bravely Default 2 out on PC. Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous out on PC. The Magister out on Switch. Cosmic Express out on Switch. Bot.Binic Chess out on Switch. White Girl out on Switch. Farmers Co-op Out of This World out on Switch. Mini Golf Tour out on Switch. Apsulov End of Gods out on Switch. Sokobond out on Switch. Armed Emyth out on Switch. Funny Farm Animal Jigsaw Puzzle game for kids and toddlers out on Switch. Animal Puzzle preschool learning game for kids and toddlers out on Switch. Cargo Company out on PC. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to A Good Snowman is Hard to Build out on Switch.
Get this man a towel. That was a flawless run through on a Thursday. Out today. Woohoo! Let's go. You feel good about that one?
Ah, that was great. There were some tough ones in there too.
You crushed it. Apparently, White Girl on Switch is a battle royale.
Okay.
Color Affection makes brand new strategy. I don't know the premise of this game, but I had to look that one up. One of the best names of the morning of all time, though. A Good Snowman is hard to build.
It's true.
Wonder what the premise of that game is.
Who knows?
So imagine.
It's probably a battle royale.
Imagine there's a snowstorm, okay, and it puts all the snow on the ground. Your job is to try to build a good snowman. Excuse me, but that's hard. I know.
Yeah, Lady and Dead beat me to it. I was gonna say, when reached out for comment, the developer said the original name was Snowman Building Simulator.
I will tell you that you said TGS, and then it dawned on me right before out today that I was like, oh, opportunity for a TGIF joke. Be like, my favorite TGS was Family Matters. If you don't know, TGIF was like a long-running Friday evening batch of TV sitcoms. And one of them was Family Matters, which featured the character Urkel, which as I scroll the Polygon feed, there's a tweet that says, Happy Holidays, we're getting a cartoon Urkel musical for Christmas.
Why?
Why not? Some ask why, Sean. Others ask why not. How to build a good snowman is hard to build.
Oh, I had something else to share too that's not technically news. We talked earlier this week about the indie houses. That
Yeah, the
conglomerate of indie developers. They had their stream, their presentation, and showed a bunch of games. And here's the link for Kotaku's write-up on that, including trailers for all of them. It's definitely worth checking out. I just like watching trailers for indie games that I've never heard of. It's always a fun time.
That was assertive enter punch on your keyboard there.
Yeah,
You really
when
give
we
it
enter,
go.
we mean it.
Wait, you're moving too, Gray? Are you and Chris M.E. both in witness protection or something like that? What's happening?
Is King Gray Chris M.E.?
Chris M.E. is King Gray. What is happening? M.E. in
Chris does like tacos.
Ooh, good luck with the move. Yeah, did you see the Chris Taco tweet picture the other day? Someone was having a bad day, and Chris tried to use tacos to cheer them up. Holy cow. Like, Chris always talks highly of tacos. I know Gray does, too. If I had those tacos that were on Chris's plate,
Nope.
it's like our tacos are just very, like, generic tacos, so.
If I had those tacos, I wouldn't have those tacos anymore.
If pizza was on a bagel, we'd eat tacos all the time.
Ooh, if tacos are on a bagel?
You can eat tacos anytime. Congratulations to a good snowman. It's hard to build. You're our name of the morning. Eligible for name of the month consideration. Did you know that we're having our name of the month giveaway marathon that we've been planning for months coming up very soon? Do you remember that when we talked about that way back in February?
Yep.
Oh my dear God, that is the biggest spider. Holy cow.
Get him.
Oh, no, he's in the very top corner. He's fine.
No,
Up
I
there.
I was talking to the spider.
Holy cow, chat. I'm gonna take a quick picture of this bad boy. Good morning, Jellybone. We have a story. Has to do with a dolphin. Jordan Mendoza of USA Today. Why don't you read this one? I gotta take a picture of a spider.
So, Louisiana woman spots dolphin swimming in flooded waters after Hurricane Ida. That's not where dolphins are supposed to be. Silly dolphin. Louisiana resident Amanda Hewling told Fox 35 Orlando that she was looking through the damage of her town, Slidell, across Lake Pontchartrain. Yep, from New Orleans, earlier this week. And when she's looking around, she noticed a dorsal fin breaching the water's surface several times. So she began recording, and it turns out it was a dolphin. It was to determine how flooded the area was where the dolphin was seen, but some trees were sticking above the water, so quite a bit of water. Mayor Greg Corner was talking to Fox News, said the city experienced severe flooding and millions were without power as some people were on their rooftops waiting to be rescued. They also mentioned that residents should worry about other animals appearing in the waters, especially alligators. So if you see a dolphin, keep him nearby and he can protect you from the alligators, because everyone knows dolphins and alligators are mortal.
The protectors. Dolphins.
Hewling told the news outlet the dolphin was still in the area when she came back and is in contact with an organization to rescue the dolphin if it remains in the flooded waters. So hopefully that dolphin gets some help and gets back to where it belongs.
All right, I really wish I hadn't seen that thing, because now I'm going to sit here and just do this for the next 2.5 hours.
We've lost Ryan. I'm sorry.
No, I just got to monitor its movement. So here's the thing. It's up in that top corner. And if it starts moving, that's fine. Like it's I don't mind if it starts moving, because I'll eventually be able to kill it once it gets close. But I have this weird moment where I'm sitting here like, well, that thing does like a jump half twist off the wall. It could land right in my face.
Mm-hmm. The worst is if you take your eyes off it and look up like 2 seconds later and it's just gone.
All right, I think we have enough evidence. It's Gaming Morning Show 6:38. I think we have enough evidence on World Coconut Day that there's a good amount of people who like coconut, and then obviously there's Kiki and Super who are just like, right? And I think more said, yes or not. But my point is, I'm going to make a poll on Twitter. In general, do you like coconut? And what I mean by in general, not like a specific type of, well, I only like coconut water. So help me word this, because what I'm trying to get at is like, in general as a flavor, is coconut okay?
I'm okay with it.
Chat, can you help me out with that one at all? Is there a better way to say, because here's what I started typing. In general, i.e. not specific to a type of coconut thing, it's pretty okay. All right.
Yeah.
Good shape. Spider has not moved. 6:39 Spider report.
Yeah.
Emus, Michigan, and police, that's on the horizon today. We'll have that. Also, birthdays this day in gaming history coming up shortly. Can I tell you the other little thing that I'm thinking about with the spider right now? I've been out here since like 4 in the morning. How long was that thing up there while I was doing other stuff? Did it walk right by me?
Probably.
I mean, to put it in perspective, this is the second biggest spider I've ever seen in my life. Nah, it's significantly smaller than that one I killed down here. It's fine. Everything's fine. Want to give a big shout out to all of our Patreon subscribers. Thank you so much for supporting Gaming Morning Show. You can become a Patreon subscriber as well by going to patreon.com/Gaming Morning Show. Our most recent Patreon subscriber is Vincent Anderson, who pledged via Patreon. You can too. There's 4 different tiers, 2 of which cost less than a Twitch subscription. One is the kneecap tier, and when you subscribe to that, Mike does a little something extra. You can also adopt Bob, which would unveil a brand new Bob's Box on our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Gaming Morning Show. Thank you so much for being all in on Gaming Morning Show as Patreon subscribers. And Bob thinks you're pretty okay, too.
A new box would be pretty okay.
Downs is going to be playing 5 Questions GMS tomorrow, and we're really excited about that because Downs is hosting a birthday affiliate celebration on September 5th at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Still no guarantee of Apex, but there's going to be other fun things going on. Community games, chatting, but still no confirmation. Downs will not commit to Apex. Maybe that's what we can have Downs do tomorrow is commit to Apex on the show.
That's centered.
Sorry, I was busy toggling ball cam for some reason. I had it off. Also, tomorrow's show is going to be fun because we're going to go 5 wide. We got Miss Theo, we got Mike, we got Austin. Although, did you see Mike say something about being in pain tomorrow? Is Mike good?
He's doing yoga.
Why?
He's doing yoga today, so he's going to be in pain tomorrow.
I thought yoga was supposed to help.
Oh, yoga's the worst.
No, it's not.
I heard
is
every
it?
time I tried to do yoga. No, yoga's good for you, but it hurts, especially when you have tight hips. My hips don't lie.
Thank you. Yoga hurts. I don't know the rest of Love Hurts. Anyone else got something for that?
Uh-oh.
Nice job deflecting that out. All right, so we're going to go with a poll on Twitter. If you don't follow us on Twitter, you can. Watch GMS. So we'll have that up there. My favorite type of coconut things. So I definitely like Mounds. Mounds are the best, like, one of the best candies of all time. Okay. Oh, maybe you don't know about it. So Almond Joy has nuts. Mounds don't, because sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't.
That's one. There will be more. How's the spider?
I don't even look at it. I don't know what you're talking about. If you look at it every 3 seconds, my neck is going to hurt. I'm going to need an adjustment after this. Next,
For your calendar?
Samoa's, the Girl Scout cookie. One of the best things with coconut in it. Okay?
All right, well, I got them out of the way. The ball didn't go anywhere, but...
What else is really good with coconut? Well, that was rude.
That was. I was just minding my own business.
I know I'm missing 30, like, coconut chips. Not like potato chips, but, you know, like flakes of coconut. Those are good.
Yeah. Shaved coconut.
Yeah. Put coconut in s'mores. That's pretty okay.
Oh, I've never tried that. What about, like, coconut cream pie?
Yes.
Which
good
I
call.
feel safe saying because Mike's not here.
Good. Don't draw attention to it. Yeah, coconut cream pie is delicious. I've never had coconut milk. I think, or coconut water, whatever one Kiki said was actually acceptable. I've never actually had, and I'm a big advocate of coconut.
Boop.
Maybe that's mine.
helped.
Maybe that's mine. Yeah,
That's yours for sure.
First goal
you
of
had the
day.
right angle. I just gave you a little. Check this out. This is so good.
A Lady Undead suggests that maybe Chris M.E. and King Gray are moving together.
Finally.
The mashup we've been waiting for.
It's centered. Ish.
I rushed it. I Getty lead it. Get it? Singer,
I used you again.
No, you did not. We teammated. We're good teammates.
We should get jerseys.
Ow.
All right, that time it didn't work out so well.
Yeah, we didn't do well that time. Jelly, how's your morning going? Do you like coconut? We've had stories of rum bottles gone wrong. Oh, I tried.
Oh. I like this guy's banner. Little sunrise, sunset with some trees.
Looks like Lady K's. Is it Oda your cat? Looks like Lady K's cat is in a little bit of trouble. Oh, did I knock it out? Oh, I knocked it out. I was just trying to score a goal. Try to steal your goal. I kind of did. I stole it, just not in the way that we had hoped.
Uh-oh.
That's fine.
Oh, he
He'll
missed.
miss.
He blew it.
That guy will miss.
He
too.
didn't. Oh,
almost
nice
had
try.
That's almost like that whole thing was my fault.
Still tied. We got time.
You remember No Man's Sky? You were talking about that?
Yeah.
Apparently, both Gray and Super... Well, Super said, I pre-ordered it, mistakes were made. Gray said, it's pretty okay now, so...
Nice.
So you kind of have a 50-50 on that one. That might go in.
Nice. That'll work. It got overhyped so much, and it was a fairly small development team, and just so many promises were made, and then it came out, and I never played it, but my understanding, just kind of watching the story unfold, was that it was fine, but it had become so much more in people's minds that it was disappointing. And then they've slowly been able to add things and kind of get closer to living up to what was originally promised. So it's good to know that some people like it out there.
Ah, nice try. All right, we have two ways this can go, and Jelly confirms that coconut is pretty okay. We have two ways this can go. During the break, I can take my spray bottle of peppermint water, and I can spray at it, but risk it falling behind my desk and at ground level. This is the spider. Or I can keep it where it is and watch it for the next 2+ hours. What do you think is a more practical solution?
Well, if you try to spray it, it's high risk, high reward. Because if it falls behind your computer and you can't find it, the show's basically over.
I mean, it's not over. It's not a bee, but it's definitely going to be a further distraction. Because if that was a hornet right now, which, by the way, the state of Washington found more murder hornets. Did you hear about that?
No.
Use a vacuum and suck it up, but then it's in the vacuum alive.
Use a vacuum, suck it up, and then just throw that vacuum away.
Oh, don't do that. Nice, nice. Oh, I couldn't get to it. You failed.
Disappointing. That was a terrible end to that game.
Well, and going back to me taking your goal away. I mean, I did end up scoring after that, but we could have won. So, my fault, my bad. It's 6:49 West Coast time. 9:49 on the East Coast is 2:49 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Wait. Jelly, you're making this sound like a sport. Jelly so you suck up coins after that, and that kills them inside the vacuum? Man, I would like to see like a transparent vacuum and see how that works. I mean, it looks pretty content up there. I don't think it's just because of its size. If this thing was like another half size.
Arturo just got to the front door. Do you want me to bring him over? He'd get it.
But then what would happen is he'd jump over my monitor, go after the spider, and then like break stuff that's all back there.
Probably.
Gosh, it's so big. 650. Kate Zade showed up, said, I was here 15 minutes before the start of the show, but can't prove it because chat was on lockdown. To which I said, lockdown? I don't remember a lockdown. And apparently Gray and Super backed me on this. So, yeah. I mean, Gray said, remember, Ryan, I fixed it. It was this morning. First thing, we were all here. But I think Gray was on my side.
Yeah, I think so. I did see Kate's name in the list of people that were here, so I can confirm she was here at the beginning.
Okay. Nice work. Good job. KJ's here.
Top of the Mora.
It is Coconut Day. We're asking you, do you like coconut, and what's the best coconut thing? So I think my answer is still... Man, coconut cream pie is really good. It's got to be Mounds. I love... And the thing about Mounds is like not even the best kind of coconut. It's just cheap candy coconut.
Yeah, they're yummy.
Let's do birthdays this day in gaming history. If you have a birthday to celebrate with us, please, by all means, let us know. I believe it's the spider's 13th birthday. That looks about like a 13-year-old spider. If you want to see the spider and what I'm dealing with, go into our Discord. I put a picture in there. Also, coming up next hour, we'll share you some of the incentives that we have going for our Pledge-a-thon, which will be part of the GMS Anniversary Special coming up on Monday at 9 a.m. after Gaming Morning Show. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you haven't heard, we're doing a whole bunch of fun. Includes...
Hey there, it's Bob, the voice from the box on Gaming Morning Show.
Chill out, Bob. Okay. We're not ready for that part. Okay. We have Stardew Valley, a nerd round table. We're gonna do the power washing simulator and the lawn mowing sim. Can we do the lawn washing simulator and the power mowing simulator?
So the benefit of these two games, spoilers, I guess, these are gonna take place in the wee hours. The middle of the night. They're two very chill games, so we're gonna just chill all night. That'll be fun.
KJ is stoked for Power Washing Simulator. You had a fun fact, Lady K?
Oh yeah, here it is.
All right, you got this one.
Coconut water is better for you during hot temperatures than water, due to its higher concentration of much-needed electrolytes.
Lady K, fact of the day.
That's a good one. Should try coconut water. All right, thank you for the reminder. So that's our anniversary special. Let's do birthdays this day in gaming history. This is a pretty, succinct, but pretty high-powered birthday list. There's Mark Hamill, who turns 70. And
yeah, fun fact. Played QB for UCLA.
Was that a fun fact for you?
UCLA is poo-poo.
Wow. Get wrecked.
You heard it here first.
But Mark Hammon's been a long-time actor in NCIS. Did you see they're making another CSI or something?
It doesn't surprise me, but I didn't see that, no.
It's like CSI Omaha or something.
Omaha.
Oh, KJ, do you have an affinity to UCLA? Keanu turns 57 today.
Love Keanu Reeves. Fun fact, starred in the movie The Matrix.
That's not his fun fact. It's almost as
he
obvious.
He reprised his role as Ted in the animated TV series Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventures.
It would have been funnier. I think, is it Alex Winter? Is that the name of the actor who played Bill?
I think so.
I'm not far off if I'm off. But it would have been funnier if in the animated series they switched voices. All right, here's the deal. Keanu, you're going to be Bill. Alex, you're going to be Winter. Alex, you're going to be Ted. That'd be really, really odd. Who's Winter? We don't even have a character named Winter.
It is Alex Winter. Nice one.
Nailed it. First try.
Ding!
And then you're going to play a good snowman. It's hard to build.
And Bill was voiced by Alex Winter in season 1.
I'm sure that show was epic. Selma Hayek, 55 today.
She plays Ajax in the upcoming Eternals movie.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I watched the trailer for the Eternals, or is it Eternals or the Eternals?
Eternals.
Okay, so I saw there was a trailer. Has there been an Eternals movie yet?
No.
Okay, I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, I kind of like this movie, which is
It
very
looks
odd for me
pretty good.
because I don't really do that with Marvel movies.
And there will be ties to the cinematic universe just because that's what Marvel does. But this strikes me as a movie in the Marvel cinematic universe that will stand pretty well by itself. So it's one you could probably watch and be okay.
I know. I don't know if I'm ready for that kind of Marvel commitment.
One movie.
If I start to do it, you might marvel at my commitment. What's up? Allison Miller turns 36, just 3 years younger or older, excuse me, than the Spider.
How much has that spider aged in the last couple minutes?
Did I say 13? I thought I said 33 originally. Spider's as old as me. I also think I said Allison Milner, but I think it's Miller.
Yep.
Okay.
She was born in Italy, grew up in Kentucky.
When I go inside, it's going to move, isn't it? DJ producer Zed is 32 today.
Nice. It's drummer Jerry Augustiniaks of 10,000 Maniacs. He's 63. It's his birthday. It's drummer Paul Deacon of the Mavericks. He's 62. It's his birthday. And drummer Spencer Smith of Panic at the Disco is 34.
Brandon Urie's band. I didn't know that the Dallas Mavericks NBA basketball team needed a drummer, but thank you for laughing at that joke. NFL alumni Eric Dickerson turned 61 and Terry Bradshaw turned 72. Welcome back, Kiki Low. Spider Watch 2021 continues. It has not moved a muscle. This day in gaming history, we do have one from 1995.
I'm going to stick with not a lawsuit.
Okay, so Sean's going to play lawsuit or not lawsuit, decides to go with not a lawsuit. Well, it does involve Sega. Yesterday, one involved Atari, so those are always kind of spicy, a little risky. But this one actually has to do with our favorite console of all time, the Sega Saturn, which was announced this date back in 1995. It would come with Virtua Fighter and be for a slim, everyone's budget-friendly $399 in the U.S. It was $400.
That's $95. $19.99.
Why on earth did a console in the mid-90s cost as much as what you can buy like a PlayStation 5 for now? What did the original PlayStation cost? Yeah, even the original PlayStation was $299.
$400 in 1995 has the equivalent purchasing power of about $716 today.
I wonder why the Saturn didn't work. How many Saturns were sold? K-Laugh, you can do this if you want. I don't mean to make Sean do all this work, but... Gabe Pride, good moron. Thank you for being here. We're doing birthdays this day in gaming history.
Top of the moron.
And thank you for the host on Twitch.
9.26 million units sold.
Okay, and how many PlayStation 1s were sold? Doom, 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 doom.
102.49 million.
I mean, and that's probably like to date, right? But still.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Saturn. What could have been? 2003, Activision released Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure for GameCube, Game Boy Advance, PlayStation 2, and Xbox. Gabe Pride is a well-known GameCube player. Did you ever have Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure? I just like saying it that way.
Do it again.
Extreme Skate Adventure. You have to be dead or in jail to miss this Disney epic game. And if you are in jail, break out. And then 2005, Sega released Spartan Total Warrior for PS2, Xbox GameCube, and 3 years later, Microsoft put out Viva Pinata, Trouble in Paradise.
Viva Pinata.
If you like Viva Pinata. Next hour, top 10 ways to use a coconut tree.
Nice.
You did play Viva Pinata?
Yeah, a lot of people love Viva Pinata.
On the Xbox 360, huh? Gabe, tell me, do you like getting caught in the rain? I mean, we already talked about yoga this hour, so we kind of completed the first song of that, first line of that song. Listen, next hour, and I realize now that I also teased something that was going to happen after the news, and I never did it. Do you remember what it was?
Nope.
Okay. K-Laugh, if you recall, let me know. But next hour, I'll definitely fulfill this promise. Next hour, I will tell you my argument for why the Pina Colada song, I have a big issue with something in that song. It's a banger, don't get me wrong. But Gabe Price says, if I have a Pina Colada, I wouldn't mind getting caught in the rain. That's a good attitude. I like that. Next hour as well, sports! All right, Sean, the Spider, and Hefty Goof comes back after the break, 7:02 on the West Coast. It is Thursday, September 2nd, 2021. Thank you for being here, chat, on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. We will be right back. Appreciate you joining us. Happy Coconut Day.
Wake up, that's all we seem to be. I'm going, you're calling, but you're bad news for me. We're drowning, you're splashing, acting like it's all okay. But here's the real thing. Yeah, I don't gotta worry, no, you can't do me dirty, acting like I'm the one who started flirting wrong. Hey, baby, I'm just talking, no, you don't have to hurt me, just tell me that you're done, please don't string me along. You act like it's a game that I'm willing to play, but the joke's on me, I'm in too deep. Now I'm afraid to leave, thinking about the alley where you grabbed me, smacked me, and laughed at me. Baby, don't you know I'm hurting? Yeah, you've done me dirty, acting like I'm the one who has to be hurt like that. Honey, no, I get it. You say it was a moment of weakness, just don't do it again, and I'll consider sticking. Baby, don't you know I'm hurting? Yeah, you've done me dirty, acting like I'm the one who has to be hurt by you. Honey, no, I get it. You say it was a moment of weakness, just don't do it again, and I'll consider sticking. I'll consider sticking. I'll consider sticking. I'll consider sticking. Make it or break it. Yeah, this has gotta be the moment. Gotta do it when no one's around. Gotta be strong and I can't be proud. I can take myself out of this game that feels like hell. Remember to still be humble when people ask what's going on around me. When people ask what's going on around me. Baby, here's my notice. I'm moving forward past this, acting like I'm so fearless, but in reality I'm scared crapless. Oh no, it's my turn to change the narrative towards self-worth. We're changing things, now I'm in charge, darling. Explode me, explode me. Give it all to me, give it all to me. 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 Let me give it all to me.
Let's go. 7:45 on the West Coast, 10:45 on the East, and 3:45 for those watching in the UK.
I missed something.
He usually does his time call outs and he's like whatever in the in the UK, and then he sings in the afternoon, but he hasn't said UK yet, so he just segued right into singing in the UK.
All right.
We broke Ryan.
You never laugh like that. On the
What?
street. You never get that like instantly when you start laughing.
Well, you started singing it, so I was prepping my like do-loos that I do, and then you said it's the UK.
Explode me, explode me. Give it all to me, give it all.
Follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS, at HeftyGoof, at Sports.Gaming, and at Look, It's Mike O, who is probably in the shower. Anyone need a good spritzing?
You make me feel like I've got dynamite.
Mike O is a mighty fine, plain individual.
Free.
Snoopy line thingy.
I can't wait till you're here by my side.
Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, List of the Day, and Sports. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningshow.tv. It's all coming up on Gaming Morning Show. All ahead on Gaming Morning Show. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Right now, time for hour number 2. Right now.
Morning, gamer. Gaming Morning Show continues. It's Thursday, September 2nd, 2021. How are you, Sean?
Good. How are you guys?
All right, so Spider Watch 2021. The spider is in the exact same spot. However, intelligence here in Studio G, we've gotten way closer to the spider. It's not as big as it seems,
That's good. That's good.
but
the
it's
lighting thing.
still big. I mean, it's just got it's all legs, to be honest.
Same.
The giant house spiders, they have these giant legs, and it's just gross. I was walking back out though, and I couldn't help but think of Jelly's whole vacuum it up and then suck up change.
Vicious.
Jelly, you've done this? And then you open up the. Have you ever confirmed? Do we have a body? We need proof. CSI Spider. Spider and Jelly. All right, this is actually relevant, so I'm going to play it really quick.
And now, live on GMS, the Chaos Hour.
And that's relevant for this reason. Tweeted 31 minutes ago from the former Twitter account Copia TSL, and I read verbatim, as part of a series of changes for me that are coming up, I will now appear as It's Copia on here and Twitch, and it's Copia _ on Instagram, TikTok, and other things will be updated too. Love you all. Apparently, Cop 1A is no more.
Wow. Look at Scopia.
For the final time on Gaming Morning Show, if I could have the sad music, please. At the end of the day, it's hard to realize that we had all this time together, but we didn't really cherish it. Many things that we thought might be different if you had given it a chance. We'll always remember the good times. All the random names of vegetables you gave. That one time you were on the show and we remodeled the top of the Kings Canyon Overlook Tower above containment. It's still going to be an HGTV show soon. I'm confident. While the one is gone in your name, you'll still always be number one in our heart. Especially Sean's. The final shout out ever to Cop 1A. It's touching, really.
You'll be missed.
Are you okay? I mean, I know you and It's Copia kind of a thing. So did you approve this? Is this a discussion?
I never had the heart to tell him, but it was really the name I was in love with. And that one was a big part of it.
Well,
Nah, I'm just kidding.
Sean and I confide in each other. We're very close. And Sean always did say that someday he hoped that he would be able to get a chance to be Sean 1A. But guess not now. Sports Talk Game 1A. That's right. I'm sure you two can figure it out.
Yeah, no, we'll get through.
Tweet of the day, Kiki, Cop 1A gone, but never forgotten. Tweet of the day. Hey, Copia, if I forget to change your shout out, like a week from now, just let me know. KJ is here. Kiki is here. Thank you for hanging out with us this morning. K-Laugh is here as well. In the break, K-Laugh said, in response to our topic of the day, which is Coconut Day. Do you actually like coconut? What is your favorite coconut thing? K-Laugh said bras. Big fan of coconut bras.
Never worn one. Are they comfortable?
Here's a hypothesis, as I am also not a bra wearer. I've been told by many who do wear bras that they are incredibly uncomfortable. I can't imagine building it out of rock hard coconut shells make it any comfortable or
Yeah, but
just a hypothesis.
I don't know. Don't know.
Maybe a Calvin
What about
Klein.
seashells?
Ooh, yeah. Does anyone have a connection to Ariel? Can we give a phone call to the ocean princess, daughter of King Triton? Wonder if that was ever a consideration, because Ariel ended up getting legs, right? So lived on land, lived in that castle with Prince King Eric or whatever. Well, when got access to all the clothes that I'm sure the castle provided, do you think she wore like a regular bra and was like, oh my gosh,
What have I been doing?
this is so comfortable? I mean, I'm pretty sure you know exactly what she said, right? She said, look at this thing. Isn't it neat? Everything I need for my tatas is complete.
I don't think that got approved by Disney.
Look at this cotton. Maybe it's nylon. To be completely honest, I don't exactly know what they're made of. Wouldn't you think I'm the girl who has chest comfort now? Oh, crud. Lady K. Would have to be large coconut shells to cover these coconuts, TBH.
KJ said, let me call her on my shell phone.
KJ, call on line 1 for you. It was a very patient play by that person. Oh my gosh. I got wrecked. Well, at least my hypothesis was true. KJ says they're the worst, so let me call her on my shell phone. Oh, how obligatory it was. I call it pity laughter when I get somebody to laugh at something that's not actually funny, but I know that they're laughing just to make me feel better. Pretty much everyone who watches this show, in other words. We do have the top 10 things you can make out of coconut trees, or top 10 uses of coconut trees coming up. That's going to be a slow trickle center. I went too fast. Oh no. I've got gadgets and what's in a plenty.
Nice.
Shell sports bras? I've got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more comfort. What are the odds? Alright, the poll is live, by the way. So if you want to vote on this Twitter poll, do you actually like coconut? You can.
I forgot we were talking about coconut and not bras.
Well, I mean, we're talking about both. I want to go where the people know how to use a Victoria's Secret gift card.
Needed boost. Oh, come on.
Up where they walk. Pretty much going through the whole song, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You know what else I was thinking?
What's up?
Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't because
Coconut
almond joy has
bras.
none. Nice.
Too high.
I can't get there. And they're very good in transition. I just want to give them credit. Well, do you have to have Twitter to vote on a Twitter poll? I didn't even think about that.
Oh, I don't know.
I thought you might be able to
Probably.
just click that link and vote, but I don't know.
It would make sense. Otherwise, you could vote a bunch of times. Centered.
Score.
Oh, thanks, Jack.
Kiki, just the vigor with which you dislike coconut is surprising. And I guess, in fact, I wouldn't have thought that anybody would hate coconut with that. Again, I guess the Malibu thing makes sense. If you missed the first hour, Kiki said that there was a bad episode with a Malibu bottle. And so, ever since. Can you smell coconut? Like, if Superphonic decided to lather up some nice coconut oil, would you be like, ah? See, I do too, Lady K. I love the smell of coconut. Anytime we can get sunscreen, but not like the coconut oil, because, you know, that doesn't protect anything for me. I always try, but like they don't always make. Oh man, that's unfortunate. So coconut. Honestly, I've never had coconut water, ever.
That for someone who likes coconut, that's weird.
I think what it is, if I'm being honest with you, is I just really like water. So, you know, go to the store. If I'm going to buy something, I'm probably not going to buy coconut water because I already like the original better.
It went off my butt.
Ready? Here we go. Buttsicord.
I wasn't expecting to go straight down. That was such a good shot.
Buttsicord.
Well, we tried. Not saying it's over, but we're going to have to score a goal like every 13 seconds. Already behind pace.
He got it. Oh, and then he blew me up.
Blow me up!
Jack the lad, more like jerk the lad.
Yeah, get wrecked, Jack. Blow me up. When you blow me up, you'll never stop. No, don't score another goal. Don't score another. I said don't, lad. KJ said I would vote yes, but I forgot my password.
What's the problem?
Once upon a time on the show, we had a way to show our Twitter poll on the air. I wonder if I still have that set up as a scene. Ruined. It's 7:23. It was not a good game. I mean, it was a good game.
No.
We didn't play great. I didn't play great.
It was a bad game.
Good morning to Scott Chick. It is good to see you this morning. This is Gaming Morning Show. That's Sean. I'm Hefty Goof. You can follow us in addition to the Twitter poll.
That's Arturo.
Arturo's in the background just chilling. And that's Spencer.
Spencer Frank.
Did you want to name the spider Frank?
No, he's Spencer Frank.
Oh yeah, that's Spencer Frank the spider. Hi Spencer. All right, Kiki, what's worse? Spiders or coconut? Scott Chicken, it's good to see you this morning. In fact, let's be very official about it since we just saw Arturo.
A warm welcome to our deputy cat petter, Scott Chick.
How the heck is everyone? We're doing pretty okay. It is World Coconut Day, so we're asking, do you in fact like coconut? And you can vote on our Twitter poll as well. In general, and we're trying not to be specific because some people might like coconut water, like in Kiki's case, likes coconut water and milk, can't stand the rest of it, can't stand the source material. So, KJ said, I had a young coconut in Puerto Rico on my honeymoon, which, you know, that sounds about as... You could spin that to be much in the vein of...
I never knew Nutella was so erotic.
Which I realized was not your intention, but you did say... Gabe Pride says, I like coconut. I use coconut cream as a base in my homemade ice cream.
That sounds pretty okay.
Sign me up, Gabe. I'm on board. Good morons, you Nintendo nerds.
Top of the moron.
It's good to see you. So far, the poll is not going the way that I had hoped, but...
Let's see.
All right, let's see if this works. Oh yeah, look at that. Exactly how I drew it up. Hey, you can vote on that poll right there. Do I have a... Look at that!
I evened it up for you.
Yeah, I should go into broadcasting. Look at that. You can vote right now.
This is going pretty well. We should start a show.
We should. Yeah. Been thinking about it for about a year, so. Oh, actually, that's a good time. 7:26 on the West Coast, 10:26 on the East. It is 3:26 for those watching GMs in the UK. I'm happy KJ was here, and I don't know if you're the only one, potentially, but we had the in the UK clip during the break, and I was happy that one hit because KJ might not have seen that one. Coming up on Friday, we will have JF Downs on to play 5 Questions GMS. That's leading into the September 5th birthday and affiliate stream for IMJF Downs. Community games, chatting, and maybe some Apex. You can find out more. In fact, give a follow right now to IMJF Downs. And then on September 24th, giveaways, incentives, and shenanigans, the headlines for the 5 p.m. start of Master Jordy's 24-hour charity stream. Find out more at I am Master Jordy? No, that's JF Downs' thing. Just Master Jordy.
Look, it's Master Jordy.
Oh. Jordy 1A. So. All right, so you can vote there. Let's do the top 10 list, Sean, shall we? This comes from dengarden.com. You can go to twitch.tv/JordyNerds. 10 uses of coconut trees. This was from May of this year. Violet Taros wrote this. Opens it up, says, I'm very passionate about studying plants and flowers. I love to garden in my free time. And so they put together a coconut tree uses list. It's a very good list. Very nice formatting from Den Garden because they give you every single one as a bulleted list, if you will. A numbered list. But then they go into detail. And that's what we're going to share with you. We're going to share details on World Coconut Day.
It's pretty good.
Is it World? It's World Coconut Day, right? Yeah. All right. Number one. Well, of course, you can use the flesh. This one you might be the most familiar with because it's kind of what we're talking about. There's flour, there's milk, there's food. Coconut food. That's not what it means. But that's funny. You can either eat it cooked or raw, right? And according to this, vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants is very rich in all of those things. Sounds good?
2.
Number 2 is the water. A healthy, refreshing drink. Coconut water is different from coconut milk. When you break the hard shell to open the fruit, it has a mildly sweet water inside that is known for its extreme health benefits. Very popular, especially during the summer season. Water from young, tender coconuts is sweeter and has the best flavor.
3.
Superphonic knows this because it's number 3 is the oil. As we referenced earlier, Super always lathers in oil. Coconut oil. Apparently, the lauric acid is believed to be excellent for health. However, according to the author, due to the fact that it boosts immunity and can protect against several illnesses. Oh. The oil has higher saturated fat, so they were leading with, hey, this might not be the best cooking oil, but... And then that's why they went to the health benefits. Anyway, it's good in hair. It's good in food. It's very common to massage young babies with coconut oil as well, allegedly.
4.
Number 4, the shells to steam food and craft with. Many beautiful craft items are made out of coconut shells, and you can easily color the shells and carve them into beautiful art pieces. Fibrous.
5.
The husks. It's really fun to say. You can use it as a craft material, apparently. You can make rope. No. Maybe? No? Cups, vessels. Yeah. Okay, so...
Ropes made from coconut husks.
Really?
Yeah.
Coconut husks are used to craft many things. You can actually color it and use it for hair for dolls.
6.
Number 6. The husks, part 2. Ropes.
So that's where I got ropes. I must have looked ahead accidentally.
This is one of the major uses of coconuts, at least for the many people who make a living with it. You can take the husks, make them into ropes. Requires immense manual labor, but
immense
ropes, immense.
Husks part 2, the ropes.
Husks.
7.
Now, apparently coconuts grow on trees.
What kind of trees?
Well, they grow on coconut trees, believe it or not. And you can take the leaves of said trees and you can thatch them. I know what that means. Apparently leaves can make fences. They can make roofs on small huts. In many places, people use them for thatching, which is a cost-effective way to provide shelter for many people who cannot afford the cost of other materials. So even like you can make the walls of a house with this.
Nice.
I didn't know that.
Could you make a spider trap?
8.
Number 8, the sticks. Brooms. Coconut leaves have thick sticks that can be used to make brooms for your home. Assemble the sticks together, tie them with a thread. Boom. Broom. Boom, broom.
9,
Thick Sticks was the name of my band in high school. Number 9, the wood. So from the trees, you can use the wood to make fire. Fun fact, jelly actually uses parts of coconut tree wood to smash spiders in jelly's vacuum. That's not in this. In places with coconut trees, finding wood for a fire is an easy and inexpensive task. Apparently, you can also burn the leaves, the leaf stems, the husks, and flower stems as well.
1, 0.
Number 10, the flowers for medicine. Coconut flowers have many medicinal uses. They are an ingredient in many traditional remedies.
Take the lime from the coconut, then you thatch your roof. Take the lime from the coconut, then you make a rope. Copia says, I squeeze a bit of coconut oil moisturizer in my first coffee of the day. It makes me ill, but it's good for me, right? GMS does not promote putting coconut moisturizer into your milk. Does it smell that bad? Lady Kate says
Cooking
coconut
with
oil.
coconut oil?
Yeah.
It depends. I don't like cooking with coconut oil.
How's avocado oil?
I like avocado oil. It's a fairly good substitute for olive oil. Although it doesn't. Boiling point is quite a bit different, so it doesn't cook off as much. So if you're using it where you're gonna, like when I make my blackened pork chops, I use the oil for part of the base of the sauce. I have to use less avocado oil than olive oil because it retains more.
Lady K says, I love coconut. I mean, I won't get coconut scent for my home, but I will for my clothes, hair, and deodorant. So when you buy a young coconut and crack it open, there's far more water in it than brown coconuts you get, and the flesh is more jelly-like in consistency. It's because flesh is the coconut water solidified. I think I'm learning more about coconut than I ever imagined I would. Lifetime. I just know it's delicious. You know where it's most delicious, Sean?
I have a guess.
Sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't, because Almond Joy has nuts. Mounds don't, because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't.
Zesty.
Gaming Morning Show anniversary stream is coming up on Monday. It's an anniversary special, to be specific. Starts at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Has anyone tracked down Tabso?
Are we gonna have to scratch the B-movie table read if we can't get Tabso?
I actually think we might, because Tabso was so excited about the B-movie table read. If someone can find Tabso, I'd appreciate it. But that's part of it. Stardew Valley will play with viewers. I know Kate Zade's going to be getting a phone call from me today. Sims, Jackbox Party Pack, and more. There's also going to be, this is unprecedented, the longest GMS Puppet Pals theater in history.
History.
So that's all coming up. And this is part of our GMS anniversary special, but also our Pledge-a-thon. And one of the things that we're doing is we are going to take some of the money that's raised and donate it to Player vs. Hunger, which you see going through the chat. Here's the premise behind this. So we're going to use a public radio funding model for GMS. And if you ever listen to like NPR in the US, you'll hear something along these lines, right? NPR is sponsored by, or is supported by, our listeners. And then they usually have like a corporate underwriting. So we'll do a lot of that. And hopefully by the 2022 GMS anniversary special, we'll have a sponsor to match all the money that we raise and also then donate to charity, so we can just basically do more with the money. We're not going to be able to do that this year, but 10% of what we raise on Monday will go toward Player versus Hunger. So we'll talk more about that. We told you our schedule. Now what we're going to reveal on Gaming Morning Show are some of the ways that you may choose to support us and get something out of it, other than just having GMS in your life. One of those things might be a radio ramp. On demand, I can do my 106.7 Hot FM ramp, where you choose the sponsor and the song, and we'll record that for you. We'll do it live. We have a couple of milestone ones on this list. Some people have asked to see my hair. So once we reach a certain amount of money, I shall take off my hat.
Get it. It's going to be good.
That's right. This baby's coming off. Okay. Also, some people, apparently based on the fact that I said fudge a lot while Sean was playing Resident Evil 7, are interested in me playing Resident Evil in virtual reality.
Yeah, we are.
Are you really? Is that fun?
We are.
Is that fun? Yeah, I agree, Gray. I hope that's about Resident Evil, not my hat.
I think he's talking about the hat.
Damn it! Apparently this is something that people want. So we have a milestone in there as well for consideration for me to play Resident Evil in VR. I do have
I got him to
VR
put a
headset.
number on it finally.
Yes, VR fudge. Fudge. Good moron to those joining us from Hyperstream. We appreciate hanging out with us on Gaming Morning Show.
Good moron.
It is Thursday, September 2nd, 2021. We're talking about the GMS Anniversary Special that's coming up on Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific Time. You can find out more at gamingmorningshow.tv. We are a morning radio show that plays games. 12:38, specifically Hyper, who says it's really dark in Australia. What are some of the other ways that people can help us fundraise coming up on Monday?
Well, we're going to be doing a special thing. One of the things we had talked about doing behind the scenes for the anniversary special was doing a super gig, and I was going to play a bunch of music. That's just not going to fit very well with the schedule we have. But instead, what we're going to do is we're going to have a donation level where you can request a specific song, and I will collect that list of songs, and then however many songs get purchased, I'm going to do a gig later in the week, probably Thursday, right after our normal show, but we'll confirm that when I know for sure. And I'll just play through all of the songs that were requested. So you kind of get to control how long that is. If it's 2 songs, we'll have a quick stream. If it's 3 hours worth of songs, we'll be here for a while.
Thank you, Searing Blizzard, for being here. Also, Pokernuts, thank you for joining us on the Hyper Raid. We appreciate you being here. We're going through some ways that we're raising funds on Monday. I'm excited for your super gig. I'm also excited that there's a milestone amount on there for a Mike hot tub stream. I just want to know if Mike's going to set up a camera in his bathroom with his nice tub, or if Mike's going to go out and actually get like a hot tub. Gray asks, can I request Who Let the Dogs Out 300 times? No confirmation. Let's see, what else we got going on? We're going to give away an Apex calendar. We have other things that are available to purchase as well. We'll tell you more about that on the day of the show. We'll offer voicemails. We also have Ask Jeff on demand.
Yeah, we do.
If you've never been here for Ask Jeff, it's where I randomly call my high school friend Jeff and ask him a question.
Yep.
But
That's gonna be so good.
We'll ask Jeff whatever you want me to do. And I was told if we have to leave a voicemail, we'll mail you an MP3 player. I don't know why I wrote that down. Don't know if that's true.
I added a button to my Stream Deck that is connected to my voice modulator, which just picks a random voice. And so there will be a donation you can do to just change to a random voice, and we'll see what it is.
We might have other people will call as well. The captain's hat may make a reappearance as well. And we got some more collaborations we're working on, so stick around. We're expecting the GMS Anniversary Special to be a lot of fun, and for it to also be... Check it out. It's coming up on Monday. All right, topic of the day, especially for those who are joining us on the raid. We do a topic of the day every show, and thank you for the host, KJ, on Twitch. It's World Coconut Day, so we're asking you, do you like coconut, which is why you can vote on this poll right here on our Twitter. And also, what's the best coconut thing? We've heard random inklings that it is apparently bras. Coconut bras are the best. Our friend Kalaf asked, "Where's the Rocket League tournament?"
That'll be a separate thing. I still want to set up a Rocket League tournament. We just don't have it planned for the anniversary stream.
We might be able to play Kalaf during, especially part of when I'll be running the show. We might be able to play some Rocket League, so that could be fun. You missed the breaking news too. It's Copia is here. Copia is no longer Cop 1A. Cop 1A has been retired.
I do have some breaking news.
Okay. All right, breaking news GMS. We go straight to the newsroom. Cannot wait any longer. Here's Sean.
This just in. Our friend KJ is going to have her first stream tonight for her new show, which is DDD. I can't remember what. Dungeons and Dragons
And dinners.
Tonight. And she wants everyone to come.
I don't have this prepared. There you go. There's the link. Nice. You also could have just clicked on Dungeon's name. That would have worked as well. Hit that follow button. Smash it. I was listening to, and good morning, Zev. It's good to see you as well on Gaming Morning Show. I was listening
Top of the moron.
to my good friend, my favorite show is Dan Patrick's show, and I forgot that this was a common thing back in the day with the FM radio stations, where they try to get you to listen to their station. They'd be like, "The greatest hits, you have to listen to it. We rock the hardest. Lock it in, tune it in, and rip the knob off." That was always a lot. So I plan to use that one if I do radio ramps on Monday. So
Rip the knob off.
Chris M.E., who's checking in early from the Final Hour crew, says avocado oil is good for air frying. Also said Triple D was my favorite show. Is Triple D still on?
Top of the moron.
The Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives?
I don't know.
But yeah, Dungeons, Dragons, and Dinners could be the next Triple D.
Is Guy Fieri going to be there?
KJ? Can you confirm? Dungeons, Dragons, and Dinners in 3D.
The latest season of Triple D was season 34 and had an episode in July of this year.
I mean, I like Triple D. I've eaten at a couple of featured Triple D establishments before.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's some pretty local to us up in Portland. Nice shot, by the way.
Thank you. Get wrecked. By the way, Spencer Frank, the spider, it's not moved still. If you're not aware, there's a spider hanging over me. It is a giant house spider. I always feel like there's a spider hanging over me. I have not asked the spider.
I cannot stop hitting you today.
If the spider likes coconut. Nintendo Nerds is suggesting we do seasons. But we do them on a monthly basis.
I had a season finale of GMS Plays Minecraft.
That's true, you did do that. Oh, and that's another thing that we're working on, too. We will have announcements of new GMS content during the anniversary special as well. Oh, that would have been beautiful. One game equals one season. Where's the whistle coming from?
I don't know. I think it must be like map related.
Oh. New content, you say, says Hyper. Yes. We have some new shows planned for GMS.
'Cause,
What? Where's the whistle coming from? I don't know. The content, you say, says Hyper. Yes. We have some new shows planned for GMS. 'Cause, we have some new content, you say, says Hyper. Yes. We have some new shows planned for GMS. We have some new shows planned Zev is complimentary of your F1 racer.
Oh, thank you. For Kimmy.
Kimmy's retiring at the end of the season.
Yes.
Didn't just
After
decide
like 50 years in Formula One, he's retiring.
after 50 years in Formula One, 38-year-old Kimi Räikkönen is retiring. Zev, how the heck have you been? And do you like coconut?
That was a weird bounce.
The poll is very even on twitter.com/watchtms.
Yeah, it's way more split than I thought it was gonna be.
Well, and it's hard because, again, some people really like coconut, like water, but they may not like anything else coconut. And so it's hard to say, like, in general, do you like coconut? But, like, in general, I do. I don't think there's really anything that I've ever had that's coconutty, and I'm like, ugh, that's awful.
That's coming across.
Now it's coming over to the corner there. I was going to say it was going back across, but...
Oh, that was almost an amazing angle. Couldn't quite get it.
You had a coconut popsicle? That sounds amazing. Sorry,
Sounds
Blueberry
refreshing.
Popsicle Day. You get nothing from us. All right, I'm ready if you center it. You did. Ah, they got there first. I was just going to pretend that didn't go in there.
2-2.
Nintendo said we finally need to... Yes, Nintendo, that is still on the docket. We teased that a couple months ago to have a DBD evening with Nintendo nerds. So that's on the list along with the Rocket League tournament for sure. Okay, that's my homework, because I have a coconut popsicle. Well, we were talking about this at the front of the show. Like, popsicles are fine. Meaning, like, we never really crave a popsicle. Does anyone here crave popsicles? I had a hard day of work and now I need a popsicle.
Whew. Maybe coconut popsicle is just on a whole different level.
Apparently.
Yeah. Kiki asked how many coffees are too many coffees. I don't think that number exists. And I was a math major.
Nope, Kopi, I disagree. The number of coffees that you need and the number of coffees you need. Listen, yesterday I got up around 3:15 in the morning. And I worked yesterday until at least 11 o'clock at night. So, needless to say, I had a fair amount of coffees yesterday. And a Sprite. The Sprite was not caffeine related. It was just delicious. What were you saying mixes well with Sprite?
Malibu.
Man, I gotta try that too.
It's pretty okay.
Kiki, do you want to have Malibu and Sprite later? But to answer your question, yeah, Nintendo is basically alluding to popsicles are not life-changing unless they're coconut popsicles. Why did I hit it over there? Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Ow.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I've been to Malibu.
Did you have a Sprite in Malibu?
Should have.
This feels like an overtime game, and I don't like it.
Nope. I'm going to end it right now. Get wrecked!
Nice work. It's for you, Spencer Frank.
Oh, Actually, this is a fairly heroic-looking pose, but I'm pointing at a spider on my ceiling. For you, Spencer Frank. All right, I'm hanging back. I'm not as good of a goaltender as you, but I shall work valiantly.
Nice.
Hit the ground! Yeah, we are cracked!
You are one of life's winners.
That was a good game.
Chris M.E. is here. Chris M.E. is a very popular host on the internet. Some would even suggest that Chris is the mayor of the internet. I was once a frequent competitor of Apex Legends with Chris M.E. And one time, we were dropping into Kings Canyon, and the biggest spider I've ever seen in my life crawled underneath as we were diving in. Spencer Frank up here, second biggest spider I've ever seen in my life. Maybe third behind the Black Widow I had to kill one time, which that's a whole other story. Remember that story I told you that I tell you after the break?
Yeah.
I could do that. We could also do sports, 7:53 West Coast time.
Spurs.
10:53 on the East Coast, 3:53 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Kopi doesn't even like Malibu, but have Malibu for the birthday. Nintendo also recommends something with mango. Now, Chris M.E. says, are we talking about coconut paletas? I've never had one, but I'm sure they're good. Copia, quit trying to make people put coconut moisturizer and stuff, please. Hyper's good. Coconut rice is delicious, and that made me think of coconut shrimp. Coconut shrimp is good. Did the Mets win?
No.
You're correct, but you also would have been correct if you had said, well, no, you're correct because it's postponed. By the way, okay, so back to the Dan Patrick Show. I was listening to it. Turns out, remember a couple days ago that Mike said that one of the games, the Mets games against the Marlins, was suspended because of Hurricane Ida? It wasn't.
Right.
It was actually apparently one of the longest, if not the longest, suspended game in Major League Baseball history because it got suspended back in April after 9 pitches. And then the Mets and Marlins finally finished it a couple days ago. Yeah, I heard that on Dan Patrick. I was like, oh, imagine Mike getting something wrong with the Mets. Like, being a fan. Get wrecked. New Orleans going to play their season opener in Jacksonville. They have been displaced because of Hurricane Ida, so they will host the Packers in Jacksonville.
Nice.
Cristiano Ronaldo, highest scoring man in international soccer history, 110th goal for Portugal on Wednesday. Phil Mickelson will play in the Ryder Cup.
Wow.
And Kimi Räikkönen will retire at the end of Formula One, according to the Associated Press, concluding a career that spanned 2 decades and included a 2007 World Championship.
It's pretty good. And Kimmy has the best one-liners and quotes. So if you aren't familiar with Kimmy, just search YouTube for some highlights because they're fantastic. This one example I pulled up, he was being interviewed during media day, which is usually Thursday for Grand Prix weekend. And then your interviewer asks, what's the most exciting moment during the race weekend? And Kimmy said, I think it's the race start, always. And the interviewer followed it up, the most boring? And Kimmy replied, now.
All right, ready?
Kimmy's funny.
Yeah.
We were racing.
Okay. That is your sports.
Sports.
All right, really quick. KJ said, in Haiti, a tarantula joined me in the shower. I'm out? No. Pina Colada song. That was what I was going to do right at the top of the hour. In the Pina Colada song, did the person ever just think about talking to his old lady before he put the personal ad out? Like, couldn't they have had some, like, counseling? Like, that part's not described in the song. It was basically just like, hey, I was kind of having a problem with my old lady, so I put in some Could you imagine? Like, Hefty Wife's feelings if I was like, man, just not digging Hefty Wife anymore. I'm going to go put out some personal ads. Couldn't have been like, excuse me, do you like pina? Maybe Hefty Wife likes pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. Surprise. Just seemed like a short leash. Yes, they did, Chris. Absolutely.
Yeah, it sounds like the main narrator of this song is really the problem. Because the song opens up, I was tired of my lady. We've been together too long, like a worn out recording of a favorite song. I don't even think the old lady did anything wrong. She's just there, and he was like, I'm bored. And do something else. I think she's better off.
Nintendo. I didn't ever pay that much attention to this song. Didn't ever. My Kentucky is showing. I can hear Nintendo saying I didn't ever pay that much attention to this song. Look it up. Coming up on YouTube, Sean and I break down the Pina Colada song. Maybe. All right, what was the other thing I was going to talk about? Anyone remember? K-Laugh? Anyone? Okay, cool. We'll come back next hour. We'll have clip of the day, takeaways that were pretty okay, gaming morning show, morning gaming re-news, and community games.
Nice. Well, what game are we going to play today?
I mean, we had a pretty good run yesterday, and don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth.
It's true. We were up to, what, like 12?
I think it's 11, yeah. Not
Nice.
bad. So,
We can do that.
all right, we'll come back. Please vote on the poll. Go to Watch GMS on Twitter. You'll be able to check that out. Right now, the yeses have it. So, if enough yeses say yes, Kiki has to eat coconut. Just kidding. I don't like the people have to eat stuff challenges. Thank you, Hyper, again for the raid this hour. Gabe and KJ, thank you again for the host. Follow Dungeon Meowster, KJ, for the first edition of 3D or Triple D Part 2 or Dungeons, Dragons, and Dinners. Nope, that's not it. Not dragons, right? Is it dragons?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Nailed it.
I think so.
First try. All right. Come back. We have more. I might even remember what I was going to tell you. Oh, was it the Black Widow story? Maybe it was. If not, I'll tell you a Black Widow story when we come back. Downs is on the show for 5 questions tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out with us. Gaming Morning Show, September 2nd.
I'm coming up just a little bit. Never want to quit. I'm feeling it the way it hits. It's elevated. Vision is blurry. Feel it and dizzy. You elevate me. I feel the rush every little bit. Never want to quit. I'm feeling it. This haziness is elevated. Vision is blurry. Feel it and dizzy. You elevate me. Vision is blurry. Feel it and dizzy. You elevate me.
Bob is good with it. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, community games. Don't let the person hanging from the balloons fall into the monster's mouth. And GMS, Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay. And the clip of the day. Join our Discord. Go to gms.watch and click on where to find GMS. And follow us on Twitter at WatchGMS. Time for hour number 3, right now.
You don't know why you're missing. She said, come on, see love, we can do it.
Morning, gamers. All right. So Spencer Frank's on the move. He's keeping the high line and moving toward the storage, which honestly I'm fine with, because I'm going to find one of those things in all of our storage anyway.
And at least when you find this one, you already have a relationship with them.
We're actually going to have a wake later. But here's the reality. So this is a giant house spider. They're very big. They have a lot of they're all legs. They're just like this much leg. Itty bitty little body. But they eat a lot of the other spiders, so it's actually good that that thing is going over there. But yeah, he's somewhere in the top shelf now. Now, if Hefty Wife was here, she would not support my plan. But, oh well. You know what my biggest disappointment, though, in that break was?
What's that?
It interrupted me eating my circus animal crackers. Oh, well, cookies. So, I'm going to have one now on air. Do you want to tell us what day it is?
Okay, I'm also going to have a tasty treat.
They're so good. Hi. Gray's back. You know what's funny, Gray? I mean, again, he was already on the move when you said that, but he is going towards Bob's box. So, probably fine.
Could someone crack the window, please?
I think that's what Spencer Frank's doing for you, Bob. All right, let's get back on track. It's 8:09 West Coast time. It's 11:10 on the East Coast now. It is 4:10 overseas. Thank you for being here. Like how I just said, overseas. Everywhere. Everywhere else, it's 11:10. Even you, Hyper. It's not 1:10 a.m. It's 11:10.
If you're not with us, you're against us.
You can't make a pina colada or a decent Thai curry without it. Its water makes a great recovery drink, and its fibrous husk, when burned, repels mosquitoes. These are just 3 of the many excellent reasons to celebrate World Coconut Day on September 2nd. It's according to nationaltoday.com. I don't know. Mike added a third one in here. Now I'm confused. One of nature's most versatile products, the coconut plant, can be used for food, drink, cosmetics, and decorating. And some coconut proponents, cocoa proponents, question mark, even claim that the fruit's oil can reverse dental decay if you switch it around your mouth for 20 minutes. Most of us aren't comfortable with a mouthful of oil, copia, no matter when the oil comes or what it's purported to do, but we can still get caught up in the coconut craze, whether you're stuck on a deserted island or comfortable in your own home. Here are some relatively normal ideas for using the tropical wonder fruit, and then they go on to talk about that, and I won't share that with you. All right, I think Spencer Frank is good. What's that meme where it's like, everything okay there, Peter? Yeah, everything's fine. We might have some problems later, but yeah, everything's good. So, yeah, we were eating food. Sorry, we don't like to eat on the show much, but we'll do it.
We do what we want.
All right, so far the poll looks like a coconut and not coconut are pretty even keel here. So you can vote now at Watch GMS. Coming up on Monday, it's our anniversary special. We'll tell you more about our giveaways coming up on Friday's Gaming Morning Show, but you can see the agenda that we have scheduled. It'll be all 4 of us, Ryan, Sean, Mike, and Austin, and we'll tell you the details of the giveaways coming up on tomorrow's Gaming Morning Show. But we are planning a 21 or 27-hour stream. Is that like a cup half empty, cup half full kind of debate?
Maybe we could just go with different branding. Like on Monday, September 6th, we bridge the gap between GMS shows.
That works. What about Bob? Is he okay? Yeah, Bob is absolutely fine.
Bob's fine.
Do you need Bob to
He has
tell
all
you?
the food he needs.
Gray? I mean, we could have Bob. Do you want me to get Bob and tell you? All right. Here, Bob. Bob has the microphone now.
Hello, chat. This is Bob. I can assure you that I'm completely fine, and you do not need to keep asking Ryan, Sean, and Mike how I am doing. I promise. I'm definitely not blinking twice right now. To prove it, please note for the record that Hefty Goof is tremendously talented at rolling his R's. Thank you for your concern, but I am fine. Please help me.
Thanks, Bob. I got a high five. $8:13. All right. JF Downs coming up tomorrow. Play 5 questions GMS. Our first 5 questions since Maintaining Mediocrity was on the show.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you haven't seen any of them, go to YouTube. There's a playlist.
It's been a while.
According to Chris M, you wait 27 hours to cover 2 whole GMS shows? Maybe? Math checks out?
Yeah. Guess it's 6 to 6 and then plus 3 hours.
Here's Forgive My Manners.
Welcome in, Final Hour crew.
I think Spencer Frank now a Final Hour crew ambassador.
He came too early.
Okay.
For his first appearance,
Pace.
he came early, so.
If you didn't see, there's a video of Spencer Frank moving in the Discord, so. It's fine. Don't worry about it. No tarantula in the shower in Haiti, though. That's a good story.
I wonder where he learned to type.
The spider or Bob?
Spider.
Listen, Gray. I don't believe anything you force Bob to say, so Bob speaks for Bob's self. I mean, we have video of Bob talking in other places. So Bob's fine. Cowering in fear isn't a high five. Bob was, and Kopi, I know you didn't see it, but it was off screen. I mean, look, most everything around me is off screen. So,
Including the Cheez-Its.
there are no Cheez-Its. That's a good question. Everyone asks me that about Spencer Frank, Chris, and me. And so specifically, was named in the last hour by Sean, who said Frank at the same time I said Spencer. And so we named the spider Spencer Frank. Coincidentally enough, that is also how my wife and I named our children. We just looked at each other and said, okay, you go first. No, you go first. And then we're like, we'll say it at the same time. So.
See, Chris hears Bob fairly regularly outside of GMS, and he sounds fine, right?
As some would argue, never sounded better. Imagine if I had centered that.
I was ready.
I know. I hope you could see it in your mind's eye.
Everyone misses.
Except for them. Oh, it's going to be high.
Oh, nice shot.
Collusion. Do you have proof, Chris M.E.? Of course Chris has proof. This could be a transition opportunity for them. Oh no! We're very intense right now because this is a game against another team.
flowers.
It's also Sean and me, so, you know.
We gotta be focused. It's so much easier to just banter and just play like positions when there's 3 or 4 of us. I passed it to you.
Let's give it a little tap.
Whee! Ah, almost blocked it.
Oh no! I think we've
got
kind of
you.
yielded for each other. That was a good stop by you. That's gonna be centered.
oh.
I'm gonna run interference.
Oh, I just went under it. It's gonna get there anyway.
In there. No, no.
Oh, that was a heck of a save.
I bet it was epic. Sorry, we're busy playing. Community games is next.
Oh, he hit you.
Yes, he did. And then I hit you. It's a big pinball cluster. I guess I could start just doing play-by-play for our rocket matches. I mean, I have some background in that.
It'd probably be great.
But you realize I'd have to use the Harry Kane accent every time. The Harry Kane! Get in there! Get in there! Yes!
Nice work. All that to tie it up.
This has been Gaming Morning Show. Thanks for being here. We're exhausted.
I'm gonna have it
Dungeon said you should, especially for audio. Yes, this is especially. So we've had some feedback from people who said we just don't like when you go play games, and if we can keep the conversation going, I think it works fine. But in these particular instances where we get really intense, yeah, it's got to be no fun. So Dungeon, we're thinking of you. I'm eating an animal frosted cookie. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Pinball Cluster Headache was the follow-up to the Who's Pinball Wizard. You can look it up. It's on the internet. Oh, I didn't see that person.
Yeah, he came in hot.
Center dish.
Nah, I couldn't get it.
Oh, what a save. We're losing. 49 seconds left. We're trailing 2-1, and the Flower team is just rolling it into the
3-1.
goal, and now we lose. We're a loser. Update. Gaming Morning Show. Oh, yeah, just nice dribble.
Yeah, he carried it.
You go, Flowers. ASMR fudge. Hurricane! Headphone warning.
You know, it's September, which means it's almost October, which means it's spooky season. Are we gonna do like an October spooky month?
Nope.
Resident Evil
Nope.
special?
Nope. I've played all the spooky games that I ever need to. I'll play DBD with Nintendo nerds, and I'll retire. Never again.
Nice.
We scored 2-1. No more. It's 3-2 with 10 seconds left. Yeah, we'll hire out for that, Gray. DBD is Dead by Daylight. And it's 4-on-1. There's a killer. There's 4 non-killers. We might be able to do this. We might be able to do this.
Get it. Oh, he blocked it. That was close.
And you try to escape by starting generators. Does that sound like a pretty good synopsis?
Sounds yes, but it makes it sound really boring. You just try to start up some generators, and sometimes you gotta prime that engine, and sometimes you run out of gas.
It's
You get
8:22.
oil all over your hands.
Coconut oil. 11:22 East Coast. 4:22 for those watching GMS in the UK. All right, chat, I want us to all get our story straight. We're going to go into community games here, but I need us to get our story straight. If Hefty Wife asks, I killed the spider. Okay. Spencer Frank is dead. Can we rehearse? Okay, ready? Chat, you're going to be you're going to be me. I'm going to be my wife. Hi, I'm Hefty Wife. What happened to the big spider above your desk? It's not going well so far. Yes. I like how Spencer Frank is now with a Q. That's how I want to spell Spencer Frank's name. You are on mobile, I suspect, and probably tried to rush that in there. So I wanted the spelling that KJ just put. That is how Spencer Frank's name is dead. Is read.
And when he feels fancy, he goes by Spencer Frank.
Kajito, thanks for the lurk. Downs, it is good to see you. Welcome in with the final hour crew,
Hello,
Downs.
FHC.
It's good to see you. Kajito's technically FHC as well. Oh no, KJ did that on purpose. Great, you just named the spider. Who knew we were going to have a Name the Spider contest on Gaming Morning Show? Did you have that on your bingo card?
Yes.
I think it's official. You ready?
Yeah, I feel good about it.
To Spencer Frank. It depends on what you call him. Spencer Frank, you are
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
winner. Good job. To Spencer Frank. Spencer Frank is dead. New GMS production. Makes sense. Let's play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth. Please start spamming your favorite letters into the chat, and we'll see if we can increase our... Sean, I apologize. You were absolutely right. Our 12 balloon total. 12 balloons. That's what we have. Figure of speech starts us off. Figure of speech. I have this feeling that you programmed your stream deck to just start spamming letters.
No, but I could.
All right, fine. We'll give you the Wheel of Fortune letters. Wow, it really worked well for this. We have no balloons popped, and we're 20 seconds into this puzzle.
Nice.
I'm gonna have you hold off on the D downs because I think you're catching up here. Because I think we can actually ace this one. Learn the ropes. Yeah. Thank you for spamming your favorite letter, though.
Correct.
5 balloons, 17. Let's keep going. At the beach.
Beach?
Beach. Did we ever have at the beach the whole time Austin was spending summer vacation
No.
with us?
He did not. What a waste.
Rude.
B-E-E-C-H.
No D.
Oh, you don't want to guess D this time.
No.
All right, we'll give you the...
We could do
Wheel
A
of
for alien.
Okay. Give you the Alien Anonymous Memorial A and all the Wheel of the Fortune letters, and we're down to 1 balloon. C from out. Okay. All right, we won't do that again. That was a bad choice.
Yeah.
Okay. Just kidding. Official Crayola colors.
Surf.
I screwed up, Kopi. I made a bad choice. That's all that happened.
Official.
Did you have
Brand.
music playing in the background?
No.
I heard like a really nice Boots and Cats.
Not me.
Is it this song? Oh, it was that last song. Listen to the very back of the song, y'all. I'm gonna start it over. I know where it's coming from. It's coming from Rocket League. I read what Kopi wrote with. Oh, I read. Okay, K-Laugh is cracked. I saw burnt sienna, and then I looked down. I see burnt orange. I was like, oh crap! Did I type the wrong thing? But it turns out K-Laugh is cracked. We're getting back on track here. I'm just gonna let this play in the background. Is DMCA safe? This is a freaking bop.
It's pretty good. Pretty good.
Places is a puzzle. Ooh, burnt marshmallows is good. Are good. I did K-Laugh. Yeah, this is DMCA safe. All right, Alien Anonymous Memorial A is up. R from KJ. S. Are you trying to take us down? Oh no! It's happening again. I and N. Wow, those all worked. Rio!
Day.
Gennaro.
Teamwork.
All right. Look at this. We're almost back up to where we started. Rio's a good movie. Leslie Mann.
Mm-hmm.
Not Michael
Did you
Cera.
see the sequel?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Was it good?
It was good too. Get it?
I never saw the sequel.
Carrot mark. Yes.
Oh my gosh, we could remix songs like this, but with Bob.
Question mark. P-A-R-T-Y. Question mark.
Can we get Bob to record just like noises a DJ would make? Like during the song, you'd be like, yeah, get it.
Yes, we can.
Perfect.
K-Laugh notes. Yeah, maybe I don't even need to turn on our regular playlist anymore. I mean, we miss out on
Keep it on
Superphonic though, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Indeed.
This reminds me of like EDM shows where it's like
GMS.
you're gonna just go for a big swing, K-Laugh, and go Dwarf Star. You don't even want a letter. You just
Start
you're
with W.
You're just looking at this. You're like, hey, it's clearly got to be Dwarf Star.
W. W.
It's pretty fun. It's not Black Hole either.
No. Ding ding ding. Ding ding ding. Yes.
DJ Goof.
Please help me.
So there was this is speaking of like radio formats. So there still, it probably is. I just don't listen to the radio that much on Friday and Saturday nights anymore. But back in the day where you didn't have, MP3 players, you were driving out, hanging out with your friends, high school, and you decided, you know what? I'm going to go out there. I'm going to cruise. We're going to listen to the Friday Night Dance Party on Beat 93, right? And that was always one of the liners that they'd play between songs. It'd be like, Friday Night Dance Party, Dance Party. DJ. Like, those things are ingrained in my brain.
They are part of you.
These movers can hear all of this. They're giving me weird looks now. To the movers. Movers. DJ.
Movers.
I did. Bob will spell anything.
Spell anything.
A-N-Y-T-H-I-N-G. Carrot mark.
Okay. Mover party. When will the beat drop? Drop.
Oh,
Zev
Zev wants a
with
Z.
Z. Okay, that seems like sabotage. Seems like Zavatage.
Z.
What the hell is a carrot mark? It's the thing above the 6 on your keyboard.
Carrot mark. Plus sign. Plus sign. Exclamation point. Plus sign. Exclamation point. Plus sign. Exclamation point.
So I think the second word is star. We could fill in star.
Okay.
What's on Mike's desk?
That's what I always think of when I think techno.
Ding ding ding.
This is getting tad much for my brain. This is the last North Star. Kiki is welcome back. Here's what I'm envisioning now. Kiki's been lurking for a while, okay? And I'm thinking Kiki's like, will they quit playing those frickin' letters over and over in my headphones? That's what I'm imagining Kiki's thinking right now. And so she goes, I'm just going to go back into the frickin' show, and I'm going to just solve this puzzle so they can move on with the show. Thank you, Kiki. Listen, great. Do you need any more proof? I mean, KJ is suggesting that Bob took over the show. If Bob's not okay, do you think Bob would have taken over the show?
It's true. It's true.
Oh my
Bob's
gosh.
fine.
This Rocket League soundtrack, this is the Friday night dance. This is the Friday night show on Beat 93. This is 9 p.m. Pacific time. It switched to this, and this just gets played.
It's pretty good.
Can you still hear it?
Yeah. It's nice to know we have a backup for background music for the show.
Bob likes it.
All right. Final story of the day. This has to do with Ben Hooper. It's an emu in Michigan, Sean, and it involves the police, but really the premise here is the animal verb location thing, right? I don't think we've had emu on the show for a while.
No, I think emu's coming in hot.
What happened?
Well, so we have police involved. We have an emu involved, and a Michigan village involved. All
What
right.
constitutes
so,
a village?
It takes a village.
Okay.
They ended up in an unusual chase, right? The call was initially thought to be a joke, and then instead they got there and found a loose emu wandering around the town. And so the Shepherd Police Department, they said this in a Facebook post. The officers initially suspected they were being pranked when the call came in from Isabella County Central Dispatch about an escaped feathered animal on the loose in the village. So they arrived on the scene, fully expecting to be like, feathered animal, okay. They were surprised to see a wandering emu, a large flightless bird native to Australia. We decided to follow it on its journey throughout the village, the village of Shepherd. Ultimately, it was captured by its owners on the northeast end of town, the police department said.
So after all that, the owners were like, we got this.
I got it. The owners told the police that the emu, named Healy Moo, had escaped from their farm the previous day. They also said that Healy Moo would soon be moving to a new home in Reed City.
Wow. Wow. How about that?
Healy Moo.
Who knew we would have a Spencer Frank? Spencer Frank. Actually, I want it to be Spencer Frank, but we spell it with the Q. Is that okay with everybody? I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, he only goes by Spencer Frank when he's feeling extra fancy.
Okay. Like when Arturo wears the bow tie.
Yeah.
Okay. Even though Arturo was just basically fancy all the time.
He always wears a bow tie. He already has his holiday bow tie.
When Arturo's on a bagel. You can eat pizza anytime? I don't know how that works. Yeah, so okay, so we're going to go with Spencer Frank. But who would have thought we had Spencer Frank and Healy Moo in the same show?
Moo.
I also couldn't help but think of Limu Emu and Doug.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hoping now when I watch the next Liberty Mutual commercial, I think that emu's name is Healy Moo.
Healy Moo.
Do you know what
I hope he likes his new home in Reed.
Do you know what they use to make emu balloons float?
Healy Moo.
Tanks of Healy Moo. Good enough Healy Moo, anything floats. What if you were to suck in a good amount of Healy Moo, Sean? How would your voice sound?
How would it sound?
If you're like, kind of hold it in there for a little bit, right? This is, of course, out of the. Yeah, that's what I thought. Could you do that voice and then say Limu Emu and Doug?
Limu Emu and Doug.
I didn't like the Doug part. It's a little creepy. 8:39 West Coast time, 11:39 on the East Coast, 4:39 for those watching GMS in the afternoon. Thanks for hanging out with us. Downs plays 5 Questions GMS tomorrow ahead of the September 5th, 12 p.m. Pacific time affiliate birthday celebration for our good friend JF Downs. We'll do that tomorrow, and then the anniversary special for GMS starts coming up at 9 a.m. after Gaming Morning Show on September 6th. Austin, Mike, Sean, and Hefty, all of us together. We'll be doing some fun stuff, so please join us. We'll be raising funds for the next year of GMS, and 10% of that will go to Player vs. Hunger, which is a charity, a video game-focused charity that works to fight insecurity of food.
Uh-oh.
That's fine. They'll miss. Nice work. You cracked. What? Lady K has well, it's not a fun fact. It's not an official fun fact. It's just a fact. Actually, an emu has a very deep vocal tone that sounds something like someone banging a bucket.
I will be looking up what an emu sounds like after this game.
It's a tease. Oh, the Black Widow story. So, I worked at a place that was kind of industrial in nature. I mean, it wasn't like I was on a construction site or something. It wasn't like working at a refinery. But we worked in like a warehouse kind of thing. And off the side of the warehouse, we had this other little section that was kind of like an office space. And we were going to have a couple of other people from other warehouses nearby show up for a meeting. So I had to just take out some folding chairs and tables and stuff that were in the back and get it all set up for the next day. And so there were 2 tables that were sandwiched together up against the wall. And so I pulled them away from the wall. And I look, and at the very top of one of the tables, kind of like if you have one of those like Costco plastic folding tables, you might remember that they have like a not indented, but like a recessed part, kind of where the legs can fold into.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh! And so I look up, and there's this like dead corpse of a spider, and it had lots of black and long legs that I'd never seen before. And I was like, gosh, that kind of looks like a Black Widow's corpse. And I was like, well, I mean, good thing I didn't run into a Black Widow. That would suck. And so I go about kind of getting everything ready and continue the process. And then I look at the bottom of the table, and there is a Black Widow chilling out in the bottom of the table that I think ate its friend. Wow. Did you see those ball effects that we just did? We just danced all around that. That was like a choreographed fake out.
It really messed him up, though.
Too bad we didn't score.
Yeah. It was all part of the plan.
So I start to freak out because it's a Black Widow. I've never seen one before. And luckily, again, working like industrial warehouse style thing, we had like tons of spider or bug killer. And I went and grabbed a can of that. Imagine like a WD-40 size can. And I sprayed 3/4 of the contents on the Black Widow. Okay. It falls to the bottom of the table. And when I went to go finally like use a piece of paper towel to kind of clean up the mess, it didn't even like make a squishy sound or crunch. It was just liquid. I had like completely mutilated all solid parts of whatever that spider used to have. It was really gross.
That's gross.
You want to know the good thing though? I didn't die, so. Thank you, Chris Emmy. Choreographed Fake Out was the name of my band in high school. Solid contribution. So I don't know. Again, the other spider that was dead was definitely, I thought, a black spider. But, I mean, listen. I'm just shivering thinking about it. I'm looking for Spencer. Spencer Frank.
My name is...
Did you die? Oh, you left the party.
My internet's being super weird.
But you're still here.
Because I'm here, but I'm not. It's so weird.
So weird.
Huh. All right, I think we're back up and running. It's weird. I lost internet on like half of my stuff. Like my rundown was like trying to reconnect. Your video stopped moving, but I could still hear you. And then I was driving around in the game, but it was like so and so scored, and I'm like, no, they didn't. The ball's in center field right now. That was weird.
Well, it also said that you left the party, but you're clearly still here, so.
Well, I'm still playing, but I'm no longer partying.
Wow. This game is not going well. The good news, though, is Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News is coming up next. Your takeaways that were pretty okay. And a live performance from Choreographed Fake Out. I did like how Christopher Yee yesterday, we tried to say good morning from GMS to Dr. Lupo, who switched over to YouTube. And Christopher Yee said, hey, there's rumors that Tim the Tatman might go to YouTube. And like less than 2 hours later, bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, he brought that up, and then someone, I don't remember if it was in chat or if it was one of us. We were like, Tim's never going to leave Twitch.
I think it was Mike. I think Mike said that. And then later in the day, Mike announced he's going to YouTube Game. Well, the good news is we had fun, and that's what matters.
See, that one we can blame on technical difficulties.
That was all technical difficulties. We would have
scored
won
like 3 of their 4 goals while my stuff was being weird.
All right, it's World Coconut Day. I actually thought World Coconut Day was a fun topic. Thank you, chat, for making that worthwhile.
That turned out pretty good.
Thank you, Copia, for not putting any more coconut moisturizer in any sort of food item.
Unless it's really dry, and then, it's a moisturizer, so it'll be fine.
If you missed the breaking news, It's Copia is the former Cop 1A. Cop 1A is no longer with us. Oh, I mean, K-Laugh, it's 8:47 West Coast time. 11:47 out on the East Coast. It's 4:47 in the UK. We kind of have some time. If you want me to.
When's the Poland?
22 hours. It would be tomorrow would be more appropriate. But what if it's not tied? Then we'll never know if Jeff likes coconut.
Oh.
So if I call Jeff now, it guarantees that we have coconut.
But who's going to put the vote in there for him? Or will we just keep manual record?
Could we get Jeff to sign up for twitter.com/askjeff?
Absolutely not. There's no way he will.
Let me see. Twitter.com/AskJeff. I sound like Bill Belichick all of a sudden. Around the Cincinnati. All right, Ask Jeff joined in 2008, has 80 followers. Last tweet. This is not the Jeff that we call. I hope you guys had a great holiday December 30th, 2009. I did. Looking forward to spending New Year's Eve in New Orleans.
I wonder what happened. How epic would it have been if you were like last tweet in 2008? Man, I really love coconut.
All right, here we go. Let's find out.
Hello.
Do you like coconut?
I mean, kinda. It's not my favorite thing in the world.
What is your favorite coconut thing?
Rum?
That checks out. Checks out.
That's a solid yes, if I've ever heard one.
Nice work, Jeff. So, Caleb, I don't know if Jeff could have broken the tie. Because his answer was, coconut rum. All right, it's 8:50. Let's get the news. We do this every single show in the 6 o'clock hour, and if you miss any of it, please subscribe to our YouTube. We certainly would appreciate it. You can find us at youtube.com/Gaming Morning Show, because often the Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news is the first thing that is posted, fresh off the high of another swig of coffee. Here's your hashtag video game expert, Sean.
Good morning. It is still Thursday, September 2nd, 2021, and this is your Gaming Morning Show morning gaming re-news. We have free games coming to PlayStation Plus and Xbox Game Pass. On the PlayStation side of things, we have Overcooked All You Can Eat, Hitman 2, and Predator Hunting Grounds. Those will be available in 5 days on September 7th.
Did you say it's
on the Xbox?
Overcooked?
Overcooked All You Can Eat.
I've heard that's a good game.
It's a great game. Okay. We should play sometime.
Okay.
On the Xbox side of things, we have Craftopia, Final Fantasy 13, Signs of Sojourner, and Surgeon Simulator 2, all available today. Crown Trick, available on the 7th, and Breath Edge, Nuclear Throne, and The Artful Escape, available on the 9th. Those are all free to subscribers. No Man's Sky is getting a new update. This one's called Frontiers, and it's going to be available Wednesday. And this adds settlements and Mos Eisley style space towns and cantinas. This looks pretty fantastic. So if you have played and maybe stepped away from No Man's Sky, this might be a good reason to check it out. If you've never played it like myself, you can say things like, oh, I should check that game out, and then wait 3 more years. Tokyo Game Show is coming at the end of September, beginning of October. TGS 2021 schedule and lineup are now available. Lot of presentations, including Xbox, Square Enix, Ubisoft, Capcom, and Konami. All of it will be live streamed, and there's a whole bunch. So we'll be going through all of the announcements and whatnot as that happens in real time. Out today, we had a whole bunch of games, including highlights like Bot.Vinic Chess out on Switch, White Girl out on Switch. We also had Funny Farm Animal Jigsaw Puzzle game for kids and toddlers out on Switch. But Name of the Morning went to A Good Snowman is Hard to Build out on Switch.
Can't wait to write the theme song to A Good Snowman is Hard to Build. Sounds like you could either do like kind of a fairy tale style princess, Frozen thing, or you could do like a James Bond theme. A good snowman is hard to build. Like a good spy can't die well. I don't remember James Bond songs.
Good. James Bond in Good Spy Can't Die Well.
Sounds like a bot game. Kate,
the AI created this movie.
You finished. You're here to enjoy the final 9 minutes, crew. Honestly, Kate was apparently first and last, so Kate gets the bookend award, I guess, today. Nice work. takeaways that were pretty okay, chat. You can start putting them in. Let us know something you learned from today's show, and then we are actually going to send you on Twitch over to Digital Doc Games. Our good friend Doc is playing some Psychonauts right now, so we'll send you over there. First, since Bob and Spencer Frank are hanging out.
Seriously? Can't any of you do anything yourself? Like, for real? I just have this tiny box. I never get shown in it anyway. Whatever. Fine, here it is. It's the clip of the day. Toot toot!
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Ow.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I've been to Malibu.
Did you have a Sprite in Malibu?
Should have.
This feels like an overtime game, and I don't like it.
Nope. I'm going to end it right now. Get wrecked!
Nice work. It's for you, Spencer Frank.
Oh, actually, this is a fairly heroic-looking pose, but I'm pointing at a spider on my ceiling. Spencer Frank has since moved on since the clip of the day. We don't know the whereabouts of Spencer Frank.
I know the whereabouts of Spencer Frank.
Okay. Well, where?
In our hearts.
What the best part is you had froze right on in your hearts, and it was great because you were just sitting there. Looked like you're doing like a Pledge of Allegiance or something. All right, we'll be back tomorrow as we are Monday through Friday, 6 to 9 a.m. Pacific time, Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. We will have all 4 of the GMS crew, plus Miss Theo will stop by because it is Austin's final show before the GMS anniversary special, and then before Austin just shows up whenever she's not working. .com. All right, let's see if it's the Ryan stays still with Sean challenge. Chat, what are your takeaways that were pretty okay? Chris ME has one, but first we get Sean's. What is your takeaway that was pretty okay?
My takeaway is that my internet's weird today. I don't know what's going on.
Chris says, my takeaway is Spencer Frank will never die. He's been immortalized. Lives in Sean's heart, which actually Spider probably can do. I don't know. I'm no scientist. Lady K said, I miss Theo. Get it?
I like it.
K-Lab said, coconuts are surprisingly controversial. Didn't think the vote would be split. You still have time to vote. 22 hours left at Watch GMS on Twitter. My takeaway that was pretty okay is that the Pina Colada song is something that not everyone had thought about to the degree that I have.
Yeah.
So we should probably break that down at some point.
Break it down now.
Which then that made me think my other takeaway is that in a pinch, Rocket League music can work pretty well.
That's pretty good.
Kobe said, my takeaway is that coconut moisturizer is versatile. It can be used in food and drink. Please don't drink it. All right, please go say hi to Digital Games playing Psychonauts 2. We will be back tomorrow as we are Monday through Friday. Thanks again, Gabe and Dungeon, for the hosts. Thank you for the raid from Hyper. We will see you again on Friday for more Gaming Morning Show. Downs plays 5 questions on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and at GamingMorningShow.tv.
So don't go away.